All right, hey guys, Zephyr. We will be just going over and looking at some of the things of the Path of Exile to Ngamakanui. I think teaser is how it's pronounced. I don't know, it's Hawaiian, so I'm probably butchering that, but I think it's Ngamakanui or Kanuya, Kanuya. But yeah, already seen the trailer, so there's no point in reacting to it. But let's go over some of the things we've seen. So first of all, we're noticing that we're playing some sort of caster type,
Where are the gods?
probably like
Hey you! What's going on?
the witch, the Path of Exile 2 version of a witch. It looks like we have some sort of exploding type enemies, which don't explode. They just look, or some corrupted type enemies. Um, we do notice some sort of lightning skill that has a flaying effect. It kind of uses the same mechanics as Spark, you know, where it splits away and goes in its own direction. We have also an ice skill. It's like a defense type of skill. It chills the floor, it looks like, potentially, where the icicle shards are. It seems like some of the skills stun, but maybe that's just, you know, just because it hit a high threshold of HP. So that's nothing new. So yeah, this seems like a defensive type of skill, kind of like a frost blink, and it has an effect. Or more maybe like Ice Nova. This is probably what Ice Nova is in PoE 2. Now that I think about it, yeah, this looks a lot like Ice Nova, which also applies a cold ground or chilled ground, I should say. And then we have this spiraling effect. This could be a keystone, potentially. It could be a support gem based on how many times you cast. Let's say you cast 8 times, kind of like infused channeling. Or just like a actual skill. The person's floating, so I don't think it's a support gem. Most likely it's some sort of skill that buffs you. Kind of like Arcane Cloak, or, you know, I don't know what the skill would be called, something storm related. Because it's a cloud of storm. So I think if you cast it, it's a stationary buff. It seems like it because she was floating. As soon as she started moving. And some sort of ice meteor, because we see a lot of crystalline artifacts or fragments after the attack went off. It kind of, at initial looks, it does look like fireball or firestorm. I'm sorry, but it's a cold based strike, which probably deals heavy damage. And it applies a chilled ground, as you can see, potentially. Yeah, you can barely see it, but it does look like it applies a chilled ground. But yeah. So a couple skills we see. We notice some lightning skills. I think this is just arc. So that for sure is arc. There's no way that isn't arc. This could be cold nova or ice nova, I mean. This skill looks interesting because it could be linked to a support gem that allows you to evade. That's very potential. Or the skill itself has that mechanic built into it, where when you cast the ice meteor, it forces you back with a movement type. So it is pretty interesting to see some of the skills that they're, you know, showing. They could for sure be skills that we already have in PoE 1, but it's really hard to know. What we for sure know is that's arc, right? This is some sort of buff. This is definitely new in PoE 2. I don't think we have anything like that in PoE 1. It's a stationary buff as soon as you move. Yeah. So that stationary buff probably increases spell damage, or specifically lightning damage. And then we have some sort of... That skill kind of reminds me of the wand skill. It's the one you flicker, like, with your wand, and it just shoots. But that one shoots in a straight line. That could be a support gem that causes the projectiles to, you know, snake around. It's really hard to say. It seems like it would be a really strong skill if it shotguns. But this skill that the person is using is 100% arc. You don't see any projectiles coming out of it, and yeah. So yeah, we do know some things that potentially those could be new skills. The ice meteor, the lightning attack where the projectiles are snaking around, and then probably ice nova. That's not new. That looks like ice nova. And then last of all, that it's not a channeling buff, but some sort of buff when cast. It only works if you're stationary, though. I would assume you take less damage, just with how PoE has done things, and you deal more damage. But yeah, some of just the things that we've seen. Everything looks amazing as always from the Path of Exile 2 teasers. Amazing, beautiful. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Just analyzing some stuff and talking about some stuff. Let me know what you guys think if you are someone that plays PoE and is interested in PoE 2. What do you think those skills could be in the comment section down below? But yeah, that's pretty much what I think it is. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Take care. Have a good day. And embrace your dreams. Peace out, guys. Bye.